Hey guys, welcome to Jane Talks again. We're doing this from my deck. Hope you've all had a great week. I heard a song. You can access all of these different things from my blog. It's at JANEturdic.com. And I posted that. I do music videos on Mondays. I call it Music Crush Mondays. And I heard a song that I hadn't heard in a long time by Brad Paisley and Alison Krauss, Whiskey Lullaby. Anyway, the link, if you go on my blog at janeturdic.com, you'll find the link to that song. You can listen to it if you'd like. And it made me think a lot about addictions and the different kind of addictions. There's just so many. Anything can become an addiction for us. And I was just thinking how their addictions are paralyzing because it distorts our reality, and it's not to undermine it at all, but it really is all in our head. And I guess I was identifying with how when I was going through what I went through, I guess it's kind of confession time. I had an addiction with work, and I just didn't process things. I threw myself into my career, and a lot of things suffered, and I regret a lot of things because of that. But I think looking back, it's hard to it, it's hard to when it's you that has gone through something or is going through something. You have that fight or flight mentality, right? We all have that. And I think we all choose fight or flight based on our experiences and how we process what's going on. So for me, I can't really put into words how I got through what I got through. I just did. So looking back, some of the things that I used to cope were work. And the extent that I worked, and I don't know if it's really the right word to use, but challenged myself to do more and more and more and more and more, that was not healthy for me. So to me, I guess that's like an addiction. No, I didn't use alcohol. No, I didn't use drugs. But there's so many other things that we are addicted to. Anyway, so I guess for me right now, I'm feeling like it's confession time because I I can look back and I can say, "Good job, Jane. You've done well. You've fought hard, and you got out of a really bad situation, and you're 3 years into it. Now where do you want to go?" The pain, and I would say the intense fight or flight of that situation is over. So now where am I going from here? And I'm ready for that. I'm ready to go somewhere. So as I mentioned recently in some of the recent Jane talks, finances are on my mind. I don't want to be where I am financially. I want to be somewhere else. I want to enjoy and do things. I want to have a house. That's something that I really did enjoy. I enjoyed making my house a home for my family. I enjoyed making foods that they liked. I enjoyed having a clean home and a stocked home for them to come home to. I enjoyed loving my family. And I still have that. I still have my children. And I still want them to have a place to come home to. And I still want to make that house a home for them. And part of that is getting me to a place where I can, where getting me to a place where I know who I am and expressing that through my home and things like that. So there's lots of different little things that I can do at this point in my life and that I have control over. And I think the recognition of that is what helps to get through all the little challenges that continue to be thrown at me. So there's my confession, I guess. I know that I use work and push myself past probably where I should. So I'm going to work on taking more time for, as I mentioned recently as well, positivity, making sure that I read something positive every day, surrounding myself with positive friends and other positive inputs. And I'm working on my finances, and my weight is something. I've gained 30 pounds in the last year, I would say, and I don't feel good about myself about that either. So those are things that I do have control over. So those are the things I'm going to be working on, and I'm excited for that. So have a great week, and we'll talk soon.